Hi, my name is Sukhwant Kaur. Welcome to this quick demo. Today, I'll show you just how simple it is to create and manage SQL database in Fabric. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned data professional, Fabric makes database creation seamless and efficient. And it comes loaded with features to supercharge your data projects. My goal is to help you learn more in less time. So let's get right to the demo. I'm in my workspace. I'm going to create on a new item. Search for SQL database, select the tile SQL database, pick a name, and hit create. It's as simple as that. With SQL database in Fabric, you get more than just a dedicated database. Every new database automatically comes with a SQL Analytics endpoint, which is a powerful read-only replica of your data in Parquet format, designed for fast reporting and analytics. This means your transactional data is always ready for real time insights, business intelligence, and advanced data workloads. Let me show you. Let's go back to our workspace. Let's go to my database. See here, Sales LT database. It created a SQL database and it created a child artifact SQL Analytics endpoint. Think of it your OLTP, your old days when you have an OLTP database. Now you have to take this data to create some reports. What are you going to do? You're going to create an ETL. This new database removes the need to create any ETL for you. Your data is automatically going straight into one lake, and the data replication is happening near real time. Some of the other notable advantages of using SQL database in Fabric are seamless integration to other items within Fabric. For example, currently my database is empty. Let's assume you want to get data from your existing One Lake. You can create a data flow gen 2 right from within this database, or you can create a pipeline, or you could just copy the data. So for you to getting started is super simple. In our case, I want to keep it super simple and short for you guys. So I'm going to click on sample data to load the sales LT data for you. Once your data is loaded, it's also giving you some other options. You can go create tables directly in using T-SQL. You can go to new query. You can just say create employee table. Watch how Copilot is getting into the action and it's going to suggest what columns I should have. And I hit run. How easy and convenient it is. I don't need to be a SQL expert. I'm a new person trying to learn SQL database, or I want to be a database developer. Voila, learning curve becomes so easy. Everything that I need is in this editor for me. Other things, if you don't want to use the Copilot, there are a number of templates that we are providing that you can use to start creating views, stored procedures, functions, anything you like. Let's say you're an experienced DBA or a database developer, and you don't like this editor for some reason, you can use your own tool. You can go to Visual Studio Code from here right away, or you can go to SQL Server Management Studio and use that. You want to use Copilot to write some queries, you can take the help of Copilot. You want to pull some other data from any of your data warehouses or data lake, or even from, let's say, Azure SQL, you can use one of these methods to bring that data in. Let's go to the settings real quick. In the settings, you can set up a sensitivity label for your database. You can decide what kind of endorsement you want to do is if it is promoted so that everybody can use it. You're looking for a connection string, super easy. You come over here and get it. Your backup, currently the default setting for this is 7 days, but you want it more. So you can pick up to 35 days. You don't want to use Copilot, you turn it off. It's as simple as that. The UI is very, very powerful. Looks like our data got loaded. So I'm going to refresh my database real quick. and I see that sales LT schema got added. I've got all the tables that I have here. I'm going to click on address, right? Everything is working. Now I want to go back and let me take you to the SQL Analytics endpoint. I go back to my database and I click on the SQL Analytics endpoint. Anytime when you open it for the first time, it's going to take a few seconds. So you notice that the editor for your data analytics endpoint and your SQL editor is very similar because we want to give you a very uniform, similar experience so that when you're moving between two different things, it's easier for you to learn and assimilate to that. Over here, if you want to interact with your data using T-SQL, you can just create a new query over here. You can click on the query and you can write, your query and hit run. All right, so that works. If you want to create a semantic model, that's easy. You go click on this button and create it. You want to use Copilot, you can use that. You want to open this in using Visual Studio Code or SQL Server Manager Studio. Both the options are available for you here. I'm done with what I wanted to do with SQL Analytics endpoint. Now I want to switch back to the SQL database. It's easy from here. I go back and switch to SQL database. So there are two different ways to jump from one to the other. As you can see, Microsoft Fabric SQL database delivers a truly modern, cloud-powered experience that can help you innovate faster, collaborate with your team, and unlock the full value of your data. Are you ready to begin? Start building on Fabric and see the difference for yourself. Thank you.